You just saw some photographs of some of the ways that we use corn products in our food. The next thing that you're going to see are some children eating a couple of different kinds of corn products. They will be telling you what they are eating in both Spanish and English.
Estoy comiendo palomitas de maíz. I'm eating popcorn.
Estoy comiendo palomitas de maíz. I'm eating popcorn. Tortilla de maíz. Tortillas de maíz.
The next thing we're going to do is draw the corn. So get your crayons and paper, pencils, whatever you're going to use ready. Okay, we are about to draw corn as the directions are given in my Walking Vegetables book. Now, while I am actually drawing the corn, I'm not going to be speaking, and that is so that your right brain can concentrate on what you are seeing. Afterwards, though, I may talk to you a little bit. Okay, I'm going to use a dark colored pencil, but you don't have to. You can use crayons, you can use markers, whatever you have. And don't be afraid to mix the different media that you have. Okay, let's begin. Now that is our corn plant, and I'm going to use several different media in coloring it. I'm going to start with a yellow marker to color in some of the corn kernels. And then, and I'll add just a little bit of yellow to the silks on the corn. And then I'm going to use a few different colors to kind of, and these are crayons, to add a little bit more variation, because very seldom when you color things are things just absolutely one solid color. Just add just a touch of brown there to make it a little bit darker. And I'm going to add a little bit of brown to the silks because there would be a lot of brown on the silks for a mature cob of corn. And I think I'm also going to add just a little bit of brown here to the husks around the corn. Now I'm going to start coloring the husks with a green marker. And even though markers have a tendency to have a very smooth color, when you color over and over so that there are different layers on the marker, sometimes you get some variation from those layers, and that can be interesting. And if you have ever looked at a corn husk, it is not absolutely smooth. It's kind of crinkly. So those layers of color look more natural. Now to add more texture, I can do several things. I can go to a different color of marker. This is kind of a teal color, and don't be afraid of trying some different colors to see how they work. Or we could go back to crayons and add some texture with the crayons, depending upon which color you use. You can also do that with colored pencil. So don't feel like you have to just stick with one medium. You can try different things. Sometimes people use crayons and then use a wash effect over them with watercolor paint also. So there are several things you can do. There is our corn on the cob with the husk still around it. In the credits at the end of this video, there are 4 websites listed which can give you a lot more information about corn. This corn is ready for harvesting, but this corn won't be going to people's dinner tables. This will be fed to animals and for many other purposes.
Tortilla de maíz. Estoy caliente